No matter where you are, help and support is just a phone call away. Dial 1097 HIV/AIDS National Helpline toll-free number.
Kidikhot jong galyang persya kayeng dorbar thawan kejela kidap tak jingkuslai bat diau bha ka mensim namar bakim sngau lahun satya ka mensim haba kilale cha kayeng dorbar thawan hakani ka kenti shong dorbar mangtingka jong kejela kajing shong dorbar ka bashposngi jong kejela ka lapoi nok shabakut mentakasngi ka ba hakini kishposngi ladon kita kimat ka bakalyang persya khamtam lele kinong mikmat kibadaina pokaseng kongres kala persang ban kodong bhai ka sarkar hagi babun kilyang habakran berkilat pathai kubor hadin bu lampang lapanwai no yakayeng dorbar mentakasngi ka Emily ka East Long constituency Dr. M. Amprin Lingdo ka sngoba kan pinpau bakalyang sinchar kala persang panchup pinstat ikikam gijam pat ka nuksa bakla ai ka long bahakasngi ka bakut ka brekasngi ban wanra nagamta ka jingit therita yekibil yakabal pinstat ikakam klem na shasko ne snap yeki jing ai jumut ke shong spy kane kamla klem de pinbabe bahai kong Amprin Wemele gomroi ba George B. Lingdo open power ba kumu khot kaliang persya ulaile banyo ya jingsha hagi ba pun tli kimat kiba ulara apok yeng dorbar hakaba ladon ru kimat kiba don kam shisha bu pait ba unyo ya kata jingsha henry kini boro lasule kerke ne don ru ki jingkli kibam chimla aishu ya ka jubab ne kapor banya tairu kamat lasu pelengkot no Dakumta nakaliang jong uba George ukermen balesi ansayo biang pat yakalat hakajing isong dorbar kaban sawan kadba nakaliang uba echem changpliang Emily Mausram constituency ulaong bagasin chong dorbar kaba menta kaliang persya kum kawai ga kenhun kalayang teli kawai ban ra apo kayeng dorbar yaki mat neki issue kiblasya akbat chong jela menta penban kabla penbabi pat kalong bakajubab kabalayo nakaliang senchar kamchim lalong ga penhun ya kamansim Wat lakataru kum kinong mikmat paitba uba sangplang wong bakim num randen namar bu tip baki paitba ki yaidon halendat ki jongki ya ka baula ai khubleru ya ka jingkerchan ba ka jingasnok tilang ka jongki ban nyarap lem ha ka ban ya ai jingmut nagamta ban ra yikimat ban yo ban kren hapo ka yeng torpar.
My opinion is that there was this huge hurry. Say, for example, the final day of the assembly session was dedicated to the introduction and the debates regarding to the bills. We were made to rush through everything. We were not, it was as if, not enough value was given to our point of view. So that kind of made me feel very upset. A municipal amendment of a municipal bill is a huge agenda for the people living in the municipal areas. So to me that felt like a big letdown. I was not given an opportunity to express myself correctly. Where, a minister who replied to that same, proposed amendments that we had given amendments for, he was given 45 minutes, whereas we were given like 15-20 minutes. So that I thought was very disappointing to me. And by and large, queries were not really adequately responded to. Lot of ambiguity remained and a lot of unanswered queries remained. And no doubts, you have a very active speakership, whether they were chairmen or the deputy speaker. They tried to maintain all of these, they tried floor management very well, but a lot of our issues remain unanswered. So that was to me very disappointing.
We had the same experiences where there were many issues that needed a lot of clarity, and the stand of government was needed to be clear before the people, and there was no clarity in all those issues. So we expected also longer duration because many questions couldn't come up for discussion. Our duration for discussions and putting up the points were curtailed, and a lot of questions lapsed, even though we tried to push a lot this time in the question hour. So even the debates also, very few minutes were given, and a lot of important points could not be presented before the House. So hopefully in the next session, whatever we couldn't discuss this time, hopefully we'll be getting better time space in the next session.
So the opposition this time we have really put our heads together to bring all the issues that are burning. Issues of the people, of the society, and we were very pleased. In fact, as a good team, we have raised a lot of issues concerning a lot of problems of the state. So, but disappointing is that we were not really satisfied with the replies that we got. We never got any kind of assurances nor commitments. There were a lot of issues which I personally had raised relating to the problems of the teachers. Payment of salary on time, raising their salary, SSA teachers not being paid on time, deficit teachers not being given their dues as per the 5th pay commission recommendations. So you see, I don't understand whether the government is really keen to go ahead with this kind of issues or not. But they were non-committal as always, and they were always saying we will look into it, or it matter does not really concern them. So therefore, we will not give up. We will still continue raising the burning topics, the burning issues of the people, and we are very happy that the people are with us. The people have given us a lot of support. I must thank all the people of the state for continuously telling us to take up this issue and take up that issue, and it was really nice. So that just shows how the people are responding to the issues that we were raising. We could see from the streams of the Facebook and all that. So the comments were very good where we are concerned. But we will not give up. Like my colleagues have mentioned, we will again raise a lot of other issues concerning the problems of the people in the coming session. So hope. And even without waiting for the next session, whatever we have raised, we are going to follow up with the government. Time and again, we are going to meet the ministers concerned, and we are going to remind them of the assurances that they have placed on the floor of the House.
I also have the same view as my other colleagues have. The session was very deliberately debated very nicely. But during the question hour, we don't want to know the genesis of this problem when we ask a question. But history has been told to us during the question hour. So I think so we need it point wise. When we ask what's your name, you tell the name. You don't have to tell us from my grandfather's time what did I do, what did you do. Yes, we need only the point. So next session I think so we'll be more prepared and will be more aggressive. So let's see what happens. That depends because we'll have another 6 months and many issues will come up during the 6 months also. So accordingly we'll see.
See, over and above the fact that a lot of issues were raised regarding the power department, even in the middle of our session, so many times there was a power failure. So, you know, we could feel it even in the floor of the House. And the very fact that many of those questions remain unanswered. You know, there was a blame game that has become very stale. Then there was this other stunt of diverting the attention from a main concern asked to something else. So these were situations which appear as very disappointing to us. Because floor of the House, there is a sanctity enshrined by the constitution of our great nation. And if our questions have been casually approached by the government of the day, there is this big sense of disappointment. And I do not think that, this is confined only to the, assessment of the way the session was conducted by members of the opposition. You will notice that even members of the Treasury were getting up, raising, there were questions raised by members of the Treasury on important components of education, and you've seen the reply of their own colleagues even to them. And so we see that this confusion prevailed on both sides of the House, and it was overall very disappointing because we've also been in government. We've also handled a lot of issues when we were in government. But the brazen, cold, no question, no reply to a question and all was really never there. We've never seen this kind of a thing. This is something which is very new to me. So So it has been quite shocking when, you know, a colleague from a treasury asked a question and he was said no. You know, so the boldness in which this entire thing was carried on didn't seem as an overall satisfied session even for members of the treasury.